Well, folks, there we are. Quick adventure today. It's very windy. Nice day, but windy, wet from a lot of rain, and not a lot of time in between these storms this winter. But Barnes Creek is in front of us, and what y'all just saw is Barnes Creek and Poison Fork Creek, where they meet, intersect, and supposedly back, I don't know if they still do or not, but a while back, and the locals supposedly come out to this spot, and it's like a swimming hole. I guess it would be right there in that area. So that's where the locals swim, in this hole. So that's supposedly a local swimming hole, and it's not far from the main road out here. Flint Road, what's it called? Flint Hill Road, something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, another reason why we're out here, there's an old homestead and grave site we're about to try to find that's right above this. So let's go check that out, see if we can find it, and we'll tell you more about the graves of two children that are out here that died one day apart many years ago, and part of the old homestead chimney should be there. So let's go see if we can find it. Round rocks, and maybe where somebody camped, I don't know, but there's a chimney fall, the second chimney fall to this homestead we found is right here, that rock mound. This homestead had two chimneys, so it was a rather large homestead. This chimney's nothing but a rock pile, a rock fall now, chimney fall. The one is still standing. I want to let him film that real quick. So right here is how big it is. I mean, it's a massive structure, or what used to be. You can tell. Oh, this is not going to be standing much longer. It's already collapsing, falling in. But this is out here. That sun's bad, the angle. But we were able to find the homestead. There's a grave out here we're trying to locate. And then we can tell you about George and Peggy, I think it's their name, Hamilton. That's the two kids that are buried here near this homestead. This was their property back in the day. If y'all know anything else about the Hamiltons, let us know. They died one day apart from each other, these two kids. So probably a disease wiped out the family, possibly back then. But this is a really cool structure. It's not far from the jumping off rock trailhead. You park in that parking lot, walk left up the road, you cross two bridges, Barnes Creek, Poison Fork Creek, and you'll see the big curve in the road. As you go up the hill, as it flattens out, it's on the right in these woods, not far from the road. But check, we're gonna see if we can find these graves. Well, we found it.
We found what's left of the grave.
This tree has uprooted the grave. The scary thing is, it's probably uprooted, and that's probably the grave. The markers are on the other side of this, so nature shows no mercy. But that grave is destroyed, but we had the markers. So somebody's replaced this and took good care of it. It says George Hamilton, and Peggy Hamilton. There were some flowers that's been busted. Oh, that's busted up by this tree fall. There's a stone here. So this is the headstone, so the bodies probably were laying the other way, thank goodness, but I don't see a footstone.
It's gone.
You see anything? But we're gonna see if we can read what this says. Basically it gives the dates of death and stuff. That's really wild. You can hardly read, it's been deteriorated here, but there's an inscription on the stone. Well, we'll close at the gravesite here we found. That sun is at a really bad angle right now, but we're about to get hammered by a winter storm in a couple of days here. But yeah, we found this homestead. I guess it's the Hamilton homestead. Mm-hmm. If anybody knows anything else about it, let us know. Behind us is the tree that has been uprooted and just about destroyed that grave of those two kids.
Yeah.
7 years, 8 months old, and the other one was, I don't remember. We'll have to read it at the house and through editing and see if we can make these words out. But supposedly that, yeah, their brother and sister, they were just kids. Yeah. 7 years, 8 months was George, and I think Peggy might have been the one that was just maybe a year old when she died. The inscription on the stone goes over their dates of born and death. That's all it says basically, but very hard to read. And interesting, the chimney remains are here. Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And right here in the Uwharrie forest, right up from the Jumping Off Rock trailhead. So if y'all know anything else about the stuff, hit us up in the comments, like, subscribe, and we'll see what we come across next time for some new adventures. Thanks for watching. I don't know. Last little bit of information. See behind us, we turned around, the road is literally, is it Flint Hill Road?
Yep. Flint
Hill Road, I believe is what you call it. It's right there behind us. So it's very close to the road. But in the summer, you drive by us all the time like we have, and over the years, never knew it was here. Winter hiking's good to find stuff like this. But anyway, that's how close it is. The grave site and that chimney remains can be seen from the road, which is literally right there is the road. And Jumping Off Rocks back that way. That sign, folks, lets you know you're near the homestead. You'll see it. That's going back. This is coming from Jumping Off Rock. And that in those woods, that's where you're going to find the remains of that homestead. Yep. That's why people should subscribe and keep looking at our stuff, because we come across little hidden secrets from locals and from other subscribers, and we share them with folks. And anytime anybody needs or wants to know a location of something, hit us up in the comments or email us, and we'll be glad to share those with you. Peace out.